Hey everyone, welcome back. As you can see from the title and thumbnail, we are just going to land the entire Falcon 9 on Minmus. Like every day astronaut did the entire Saturn 5 on Mun. So yeah, basically I'm just building the rocket and I forgot the most important thing, which is communication. Since it's a probe thing, we need communication. So well yeah. So as a payload I just put 2 full ore tanks, because why not? And yeah, basically that's it. So that's all the info of the pre-flight things. So this is a pretty good thing, and I'll see you when I have something else to talk about. This is the Falcon 9 second stage. Then I knew that engine place existed. And I was just fidgeting with it, I guess. But I'm very impressed how this Falcon 9 came out. Like really realistic. I mean, for stock. For the 9 Merlin engines, I used the mod and the landing legs and the grid fins, but not that much. Basic, that's all. As you can see, 9 fuel engines really are not too much, way too much. So I would I love these engines. So then I just put the landing legs and grid fins. Pretty average stuff for the Falcon 9. Then I just got this large probe core and scaled it down. So as you can see, it's going very nicely, and putting the RTGs and then 4 of those grid fins look pretty nice, and the Falcon 9 landing gear looks very nice. So well, now we'll just build the Chungus rocket beside it, and I'll see you at launch. funny thing about this rocket, it has the side boosters of the side boosters. Very fun thing to say. So now I'm just using modular launch pads to make a launch pad. I just use the normal ones because understanding that mod is very hard. So now we have launched. Basically not much to say, but I'm using the waterfall mod, so the plumes of the master dome engine looks really nice. You will just see basically. Unfortunately, the second stage 9 Merlin engines plume is not working with waterfall for some reason. So okay, I guess. But now I'm just doing the standard assembly. I'm using MechJeb Smart ASS. I think it's really essential for smooth rockets. I also auto stuttered everything, so it's very stable also. And we are just going up. And well, this part was pretty standard, but this rocket is incredibly slow. Not the TWR, but the speed of it is really slow. This took me like 20 minutes to take into orbit, which is a lot for the Kerbal space program. And yeah, pretty standard gravity turn. And this rocket just looks way too chungus. But I'm really happy with the fairing. The Falcon 9 part of this looks very nice. Looks very nice for a Falcon 9, mostly stock replica. And yeah, well. Just increasing the volume there is quite funny. So in like a few seconds our SRBs will burn out and then we'll separate them, and you can see our plume expanding. That is like a very cool feature of waterfall. It makes it look so good. Like I really love waterfall mod. And yeah, like our SRBs are going to burn out anytime now, and then I'll just separate them. I kind of forgot to separate them immediately after they burn out, so you will see them, they're still there. Then I remember to separate them, and they with no hits are separated. And now you will see the plume of those 4 mass F1 engines really nicely. I'll show them with another camera angle. Look at that. Look how nice that plume looks. If you have ever seen any rocket launch, you'll see that happens to any rocket going into space, because the ambient air pressure is getting lower, the plume is getting wider. So well, yeah, now we are just trying to increase our apogee to 100 kilometers, and then we'll just do a circularization burn, and then we'll go into orbit. So yeah, as you can see in the bottom left, you can see our Ackley polycer, which is also called as apogee in short term, is now about 36 kilometers. So we wanted to reach 100 kilometers, then we'll end our first burn. I'm still looking at those plumes because they literally look so amazing. Why am I shouting so much? Okay, so I was saying that that was really funny. So as you can see, our apogee is now 57 kilometers. 47, what I'm saying. Okay. So the communication part I really forgot, and it caused so much problems now. While landing, I had no throttle control because I had the limited probe control. It caused so many problems. Like if I just put the communication dish or something in the fairing, it would have been so much nicer. That was a major mistake. And maybe I will show it on screen if I've done it. Means like maybe I will start to add craft files in the description if I get enough views. If this video gets more than 100 views, then I'll start doing that. So if you want to download craft like this, you can do it. So well, yeah, first side booster cut out, then I just first means we have apogee is 100 kilometers, that's why I did that. A normal circularization burn. Yeah, so we are just normally going there. Smart ASS is now off, full manual, and it's a normal burn. And now we'll actually see how nice it looks. So yeah, after the circularization burn, these engines have barely enough fuel to reach into orbit, so we'll use those Falcon 9 engines to do the rest of the way. So this engine at least can send the entire Falcon 9 to low Earth orbit, so from there it can go like where it wants. So saved, and yeah, we have done the orbit, and now we are just going to this is the part which is sped up to 8 times because well, trying to get an encounter with Minmus is really hard fully manually, so eventually I had to use MechJeb's Modular planner to do it. So well, I just did just that. I'm trying so hard to get the encounter, but it's just not working, as you can clearly see. So well, eventually I just settled by using MechJeb's, yeah. As you can see, MechJeb's Modular planner, saved, quick save. Did this burn, failed, so I kinda reverted it. This burn kind of failed, so I just tried again. And by the way, I'm really sorry guys, because you guys can't see the plume of the 9 Merlin engines. As you can see, you can just see the red, but they're active now, but you can't really see that, because that's a really big problem. So now we just create an encounter. Now we'll have to just coast there, and yeah, now we'll do the thing burn. And I've tried to find the cheat which will allow me to communicate with Kerbin, but there was no such cheat for that, so it didn't really work. So yeah. So as you can see, I'm just landing on Kerbin. This attempt was a failure because I landed sideways, which doesn't really work. I want the thumbnail of the memes and stuff. So I did land, it was soft enough, but as you can see, I landed sideways. So well, yeah, I had to many tries later. This attempt was going pretty well, and I was going to land basically. So what happened is, I kind of had to, I used cheat to land this one, like infinite propellant cheat, you will see. But the thing is, I reverted to a previous quick save and landed, but I forgot to turn the cheat off. Even if it would have been on, I would have had enough delta V to land. So that was kind of a mistake, but I basically landed this without cheats. That was just one part. This attempt anyways failed, so that doesn't really count. So we are just landing, and this also had the same problem. It landed sideways. Very sad when rockets do that. Your rocket is so much effort and then like land sideways. And yeah, basically I just saved, yeah. I think reverted to the previous quick save which I had done before this one. And I just accidentally went up, so it fell down on its nose. Yeah, this happened because of that burn. It literally fell down on its nose. It didn't break anything, but it fell down sideways, which doesn't really count. I again did the same problem. I had to use the infinite propellant thing, as you can see. But I forgot to turn it off, and we would have had enough delta V to land anyways. So this doesn't really count as cheating for the guys in comment who's going to inevitably say that. And well, yeah, you see the problem. So I just reverted to a previous quick save. I think so, yeah. I just reverted to the previous quick save, and I forgot to turn the cheat off, but still landed. But as you can see, we have 71 meters per second, and we are going down at 30 meters per second at the max. So that is enough fuel to land. So even if the cheat was on, we would have had enough fuel to land. So forgive me guys for forgetting that. So look, we are going about 32 meters per second. We have 71. So that's enough. And this was the landing which actually worked, as you can see. And actually this rocket fell down again. So yeah, I got the screenshot and everything while it was kind of falling down. If you can notice that in the thumbnail. And we'll be right back. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and like more. If you want more of these videos, like, share and subscribe. If this video gets 100 like, I will add the craft file of this. So go